Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the Sri Lanka Basketball League, Day 2. You are joining live broadcast coming from PO TV and PO Sports. So Game 3 action today between Sri Lanka Police and the David Peary Sports Club. So just join us at the tip-off. So I'll take you through the lineups very soon. So we are seeing David Peary Sports Club for the first time in action. And this is Sri Lanka Police. After losing their game last evening to the Bulls, they would want to come back and win this one to stay. So for David Peary's, we are seeing their star power forward, Vipushan, starting, and also their star point guard, Sajinta Ram, and Silaka, Azir, and for the first time we are seeing a foreign national, a Chinese foreign national for David Peary Sports Club named CO. So it's interesting to see how he would go playing in Sri Lanka for the first time. So the early lead for David Peary, 4 points to 2. So Sajinta Ram once again shows his nifty moves to take it all the way. Short in stature, but very creative in his skills. David Peary Sports Club coached by the experienced Hayaz Haroon, while Police Sports Club coached by the experienced Buddhika Kumudapperuma. And this is Vipushan now to Silaka, penetrating, passes it out to Vipushan. And cannot get the shot in before the shot clock expired. It's a turnover ball. So looking forward to see the lads from Police putting up a good show today. They have already been on court last evening. So talking about the Chinese player, Chinese national Xiao Yihao, a tall lad, giving that additional size for the David Peary's team. So let's see how he goes with playing here for the first time. And that's an offensive foul committed straight away by Xiao. So this is Samir now. And another turnover committed. And this is Sajinta Ram, and he turnovers the ball. Silaka coming off with the ball once again. This is Azir immediately. Draws the foul. Or not. The officials not calling it a foul, and now this is Azir again. Trying to play through, looking for Xiao. Xiao to Sajintaram, takes a deep three. Airballed it. And another shot clock expires for David Peary Sports Club. Scores remain 6 points to 2. We are in the 7-minute mark of the game. The last evening game with the Bulls, when I was explaining, the boys from police needs to take their shots. All their plays, I try to take it too deep inside the D instead of trying to take outside shots. It should be a combination of both if they are to bring this David Peary's defense outside. And just like that, a mid-ranger by Krishan, that's his strength. And he cuts down the lead to 2. And this is Xiao taking a deep three, cannot make it. Rebound Krishan. Step back three by Samira. Doesn't go in. Now Azir. Takes a three, doesn't go. Ball goes to Samira. Immediately Silaka call for the foul. So Police trying to build up some speed now, which they need to. So Samira not happy with the call. Referees are unfazed, says David Peary's ball. So Silaka with the three. And David Peary now extends their lead to 5 points. They lead 9 points to 4. We are now at the 5-minute mark of the game. Samira cannot connect the floater. And here comes Xiao. Passes to Silaka. Finishes. David Peary, as they used to do, they are dictating the pace. And they're getting the rewards. Mithila playing low in the post. Trying to match body to body with Xiao. Cannot convert. Rebound to Police. Still they cannot convert. And once again, David Peary pushing the ball forward. They like to play with pace. That's their strength. Sajintaram turns it over. Now Samira penetrating through. Referee Susil Das thinks there was too much contact and calls a foul on Azir. So 11 points to 4. Changes coming for both teams. Mithila sits. In comes Yuganan for Police. And Azir sits. And Imad is in for David Peary. And immediately Imad draws the foul. Imad has been one of the promising playmakers for David Peary. He played at the Mercantile League last year, where David Peary won the B Division edition of that league. And these guys know each other very well. So Xiao, the Chinese national, the only addition to this side. So we are yet to see anything substantial from him. However, his size will definitely cover a lot of ground inside that D. And this is Sajin Taram. The steal and the finish. And another turnover by the police team. So David Peary is slowly but surely increasing that lead now. 13 points to 4. We are now at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. So those who are tuning in now, this is game 3, day 2 of the Sri Lanka Basketball League, brought to you by the Mercantile Services Basketball and the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. We saw wins for Sri Lanka Army and the Bulls last evening. And this is game 3 now. The police. It's the second night of back-to-back games. And they want to make amends for that loss last night. But right now, they need to get their offensive strategies right, because they are not scoring any of their, rather they are not converting any of their possessions. And meanwhile, David Peary is pushing that pace, identifying the slowness of transition defense of this police team. They are definitely capitalizing on that. Yet another fast break. And they come up with a foul and 2 free throws. Vipushan will go to the line. And that's Sri Lanka from 3-point range. That's his second triple for the game. So David Peary looks really solid now. Looking to push that ball to the front court. Sri Lanka goes for another one and makes it. Looks in sublime touch. The boys from David Peary continuing their good work from the Mercantile League, bringing that game to the Sri Lanka Basketball League 2 now. Definitely a team to watch. Promising youngsters, sharpshooters, bigs, and international players too. A package of everything for David Peary Sports Club. Now they lead 21 points to 6. And this time Imad connects from 3. And wide open threes, all these are. No defense. You cannot allow shooters that much space. Right now, the lads from police not learning from their mistakes. Yet another miss, and David Peary pushes it. Shamara with that mid-range, cannot connect. Yes, push on with the rebound. Once again, they advance it. Sri Lanka looks like an offensive foul. Call for the charge. And Coach Hayas wants a change. So Sri Lanka will sit with that foul. And we see Centurion for the first time now. Centurion too has been a vital part of this David Pettis unit. There's a lot of good things inside that court. And this is Eranga for police, drawing that foul, and now he'll go to the line. 24-6, a commanding lead in the first quarter. David Pettis has put some commanding scores, commanding numbers in that final tally. We saw that during the Mercantile League. They averaged over 80 points in that league. And right now, with 24 points already in this first quarter, they are out to tally a big score tonight. Unless we something drastic from the boys from police. We are yet to see. And yet another basket scored. Sajinta Ram just toying with the defense now. He's everywhere. This is Samir trying to penetrate. And finally he's able to finish it. For two. And center and travels. And now Rajita checks in for police. And Krishan will get a breather. And some harsh words from the police coach to the sitting Krishan. We love to see these police games as they are so vocal and physical. That's been the nature of police basketball right throughout. And it gives that flavor for leagues like this. But now they need to convert that into their game. They haven't scored. You're going to convert the first free throw. So this is the Sri Lanka Basketball League, day 2 action rather, game 3. And that ends the first quarter with David Pettis Sports Club with a commanding 26 points to 10 points lead. A 16-point lead in the first quarter, that's huge. They have simply been outstanding. And we go to the first quarter break.
If they want to
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here.
To be a grown-up, to be strong.
Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love.
Just as I thought. You have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause.
And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changes.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
So we are back with the second quarter action with police starting. And immediately Samira is able to draw the foul. This looks to be their offensive strategy to get to the line. Because we haven't seen them shooting outside, but keep on penetrating to that D. So Samira converts both. Cuts the lead down to 14. So now they need some stops. As it airballs that three, Samira with the rebound. Advances the ball. Looks for a three. Cannot convert. Get the ball back. And another miss. Turns it over again. Just been the case throughout the first quarter. Too many turnovers. A wayward shot by Imad. And police gets the ball. Good ball movement this time. Yuganan with a half-hearted shot. And another turnover. They simply are not coming into terms of this. David Perry's defense. This David Perry's lads are really quick and looking for every opportunity for a steal, moving hard, looking for those bad passes. So once again, Samira controls the ball. Yet again, another miss. This is Radhita, cannot convert. Centurion trying the triple, cannot convert. Samira advances. Numbers for police. Can they finish it? Yeah, they do. Draws the foul, converts. That's good basketball by police. They need to continue this momentum. So CIO, the Chinese national, the foreign national playing for David Perez, is back on the court. So we're seeing quite a number of fans today. Yesterday being the first day, it was a partial crowd here at the Royal Sports Complex. But today we are seeing some numbers, mostly school kids, which is good. Nifty move, brilliant pass to Xiao, who finishes with the foul. 3-point play. Time for David Perez Sports Club. Sergeant Aram once again has been brilliant. Once again pushing that ball, generating speed. A brilliant dime there by Samira. That was Ajant who made that last basket for Police. So we are seeing these players for the first time in these leagues. Most of these youngsters most probably would have been playing their first league games in this level. These two boys from Jaffna putting up a show right now. Sajintaram and Vipushan making their district proud right now, playing for the first time in tandem in a club league. They are out to show what they are capable of. So timeout Sri Lanka Police. They are still down by 15, but they have been better, much better than the first quarter. 1 minute. We'll take a short break and see you after the timeout. Just after the timeout, set play by Coach Budiga. Samira connects for a triple. Lead cut down to 12. The boys from Police now needs to get their defensive act right. Once again, Sajintaram is wide open. Cannot be allowed. However, they get the rebound. Attacks. And now we see Venujan, the captain of the Police team, comes off the bench today for a change, I guess. He wasn't good last night, but straight away makes an impact, scores on that fast break. Now this is Vipushan. Solid defense. Wide pass. Venujan trying to score. And Yuganan with an unwanted foul. Commits the turnover, commits the foul. Unacceptable. This is Imad. Trying to be too nifty. And referee Christopher Kamrasinghe says that's a carry ball. And Samir immediately connects another three. He looks to be gradually getting back to that groove of that prime Samira we have seen before. So this is Police once again looking really good now. And now we see that defense coming out a bit. This is good. Go for those shots, bring the defense back. Unless they make that defense work, they're not going to see those free lanes. So finally we're seeing the boys from Police looking for those open shots, which makes Coach Hayaz call for a timeout. So 32-25, lead cut down to 7. We are at the 4-minute mark in the second quarter. So that's the police huddle right now, discussing their strategies. Coach Buddhika, experienced lad, played for police for a very long time, and now taking the duties of head coach. The boys are back. Second quarter action. Police cutting down the lead to 7. David Pettis were leading by many as 18 points. But now they have to work hard because these boys from police are not going to let them go easy. But just when I say that, Sargento Ram has different ideas. Once again, poor defense. No pressure on the offense, and they score. You cannot allow these boys to stay open. Open shots, these boys, any day, they would take it, convert them 9 out of 10. So Yuganan sits and Mithila is back. That's an air ball from Samira. That's Imad Hussain. Once again, showing his moves. Increases that lead back to 12 now. So we're seeing some Mithila action today. We didn't see much from him last night except for some rebounds. But if he keeps going, he's one tough nut to stop. So Xiao goes to the line. So it's wonderful to see two foreign nationals in this league. This is Xiao from China, and we have Tony from the US, who will be part of this league at some point for the Bulls. He's yet to arrive in the country. And that's Mithila using all his experience. Works that ball to get to the line. And he's a very good free throw shooter too. He makes 1 out of 2. The lead back to 10 points. So Mithila called for another foul. That was a holding foul on that occasion. Siaho trying to get physical. Both players being really physical now. And Police is on the penalty. Means the boys from David Perry's are going to shoot free throws for every foul from this point onwards. So we are at the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Interesting game. David Perry's have been really good, and we see that the boys from Police gradually trying to get into the game, but yet again turnovers costing them. That's their 9th turnover of the game. So this is Azir to Xiao. Double team coming in, sends it back to Azir. Mid-ranger, good. Poor shot, but Mithila there to clean it up. So now they need to make their defensive act right, because they are not looking to cover those lanes. All these guards from David Perry's, starting from Sajintaram, Azir, Imad, all have been able to penetrate through that defense. And yet again, brilliant play. Pushing that ball to the front court. Having those numbers, converting the basket. And once again, the lead propels up to 16 points after Police had cut down that lead to 7 2.5 minutes ago. So timeout, Sri Lanka Police. And they need to finish this quarter well. Have that confidence coming back in the next half. So this is the Sri Lanka Basketball League Day 2, Game 3 action from the Royal Sports Complex. Live coverage coming to you by Pure TV and Pure Sports, the official broadcasting partner for the Sri Lanka Basketball League. For the first time in history, the Mercantile Services Basketball Association coming forward to organize a club league on behalf of Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. And this league is a qualifier for the Sabah Club Championship. The winner getting an automatic spot to fly to Chennai next month to compete in that Sabah Club Championship. So all to play for these 6 clubs. Club action after 3 years in Sri Lanka. And we hope this keeps continuing every year, improving, more team participation, seeing more promising youngsters coming into this league and showing their talents. And this is just the start. And immediately, Police looking to score. Rajita with the miss, gets the ball back. Another miss. So right now, the shots are not falling, but they keep fouling. So that was Arun with the foul. Not a good one though, because Sajintaram is sent to the line, and he too is a very good free throw shooter. Yeah, maybe commentators curse now. Twice when I said that. These boys have missed their free throws. So he makes 1 out of 2, 30-47. Final minute of play in this quarter. Mithila with the baby hook and the good bounce. Let's see if they can get some stops now. So David Pierce using that full shot clock. And nobody to clean up that rebound. And cherry picking for Siao to add to his tally and his team's tally. This is Samira. Another three-pointer missed. And another break just like that. Sergeant Ram converts. David Pierce have put up 50 points, 51 points rather, in this first half. So they are on pace to match their average score. A brilliant half for David Pierce and a lot to play in the second half. So the boys from Police needs to get their strategies right, come back hard on the second half. So we are going to see you right after this break with the third quarter action. So don't go anywhere.
වෙද මහත්තයා මොකද මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රීතුමා ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නවා
මේ ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනම ගැන කියන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම
මනහරි රුයින් දිලනා නාරි
අයියම්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරනවා.
Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම
लला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर।
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition, मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
अलग किस्म की गूंज सी उठती है जब मैदान पे उतरता है ये खिलाड़ी। बहुत बड़ा छक्का ये।
අන්දෝනාට මුෂාන්තුරෙක් කියලා කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
වෙලා සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලකී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද? ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුවෙන්.
ए लड़की, ए लड़की,
तेरा नाम क्या है? पूछे वाले पूछे तो बता तेरी पहचान क्या है?
तेरा नाम गुनेगा तो फूटेगा तूफान हिलेगी जमीन मचेगा तुमसा तेरा नाम गुनेगा जब हर गली हर मकान मिलेंगे तेरी बातें हर नुक्कड़ हर दुकान बीच पे सजाए घूमेंगे तेरा नाम के पहले गेम तेरी
ගෙදර දැනෙන මූවීස් ඕන තරම්. පිටියෙන් ඉවතර එල්ල කරන පහරක් පැහැදිලිව බලා ගන්න HD channel රසක්. ස්මාර්ට් විදිහට TV බලන්නත් ඕන දෙයක් මග හැරුණත් ආයි බලා ගන්න. රිවයින් කරන ඔප්ෂන් එක සමගින් SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the best on demand entertainment.
No teams that you can take lightly.
What a catch! Got in! To get answers. If they want to hit them.
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here. To be a grown-up, to be strong.
Hallmark Channel present The Power of Love.
Just as I thought, you have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause.
And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changes.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
වෙදමත්ය
මොකද මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රතුමා ඇවිල්ලා
මේ ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනම ගැන කියන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම.
මනහරීරුයින් දිලනා නාරි.
අයියෙන්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරනවා.
Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition. मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
अलग किस्म की गूंज सी उठती है जब मैदान पे उतरता है ये खिलाड़ी. बहुत बड़ा छक्का ये.
දවනට මු ශාන්තුරෙක් කියලා නම් කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩේ හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලකී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද? ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුවෙන්.
All right, we are once again back with third quarter action. Game 3 of the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Are we to see the police lads making a comeback in this game, which they have to start now? Finally, some weak side help. Sajinta Ram blocked for the first time. And immediately, police converts a long shot. Gets 3 points. Good ball pressure now coming from the police lads. And they were able to make David Pierce turn over the ball. And now here they attack. Chamara cannot convert. And this is Xiao with full force. Looks like a travel. Good to see police pushing that pace now. And Chamara commits an unwanted foul. There's nothing to do in that play. So this is Azir to Xiao. Cross pass to Vipushan. Cannot make the shot. Police rebounds the ball. Kushan to Yuganan, mid-range, makes it. 38-51. Lead cut down to 13. Yet another tough shot. Police gets the ball back. And Azirin trying to steal the ball. Commits a foul. That's the third team foul for David Pierce. We are still into the 8th minute of the quarter. And that's good signs for police. They keep working that ball, drawing that fouls. Trying to get to the line. But this is David Pierce now, pushing the pace. Sri Lanka cannot convert. Another miss. Shaky play right now. And it finishes with Azir converting a triple. And the lead once again back to 16 points. Yuganan travels. Rather, Vipushan travels and turn over ball. Ball back with Police. So on the floor for Police, we have Samira, Hasita, Yuganan, Krishan, and Venujan. This looks a good combination. However, they turn over the ball, and this is Vipushan to Sergeant Ram. Easy buckets right now. So Krishan now. Samira penetrating through, draws the foul, goes to the line. Lead back to 16 though. David Paris has played with some brilliant pace. They are not letting these Police lads to get into to cut into this lead. The closest we saw was when Police were able to cut down the lead to 7 points in that second quarter. But David Paris has made sure they don't let this game off their hook. This is Azir to Sergeant Ram. He's open. He makes it. Once again, open player, good shooter. You always tend to make that shot. Police tries to answer and airballs that three. Changes coming in for David Paris. Centurion and Imadin, Xiao and Azir sits. So the lead now booming to 17 points. Police need some stops. So Mithila keeps getting to that line, using all his experience. He just knows how to draw those fouls. And as I said, he's a very good free throw shooter. All his career, he's been very reliable. He's been a great player for Sri Lanka. Misses the second. Can't come up with a rebound. David Perez, they push the ball. The front court. And makes the bucket. Sri Lanka taking it all the way. When they push that ball on the front court, they are deadly. And this is Samira. Open, passes out. Goes for another three. Cannot make it. This is Imad pushing the ball now. This Vipushan now. And he makes it. A lot of body play. And fantastic finish. Lead booms to 21 points. The largest lead of the game now. 63 to 42. Another turnover committed by police. But immediately they get the ball. And is fouled. Sorry. Every time these police boys tries to threaten, David Perez has had that answer. They have answered all those threats and made sure they dominate this game. Still more than a quarter to play. So let's wait and watch. Doesn't look the case. Mithila fouls Vipushan. He converts, and now the chance for a three-point play. And changes coming in for David Perez. We see Ruben for the first time now in this game. So Coach Hayes now looking at utilizing that bench. (44 to 66). This is Yuganan once again, cannot convert. Another miss. A lot of fight. Imad with the ball. Timeout police. David Perez now with a commanding lead of 26 points. Down to the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. This is where exactly we see these boys from David Perez. They take away the game from their opponent. They have been doing this all right throughout that Mercantile League. If you had the chance to watch those games, it's the same strategy they are using right now. Playing fast, moving that ball, looking for open shots, getting back on defense. Things have worked for them brilliantly. You are joining us. Live coverage from the Royal Indo Sports Complex. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Day 2, Game 3 action right now. And we have a double header today. So the second game of the day is going to be a cracker. Two heavyweights going with each other. Arch rivals, you could say. the Colombo Bulls and the Colombo Basketball Club. The cream of the national players on both sides. That clash is out to be something to watch. And now this is Police trying to create some inroads into this David Perry's defense. Try to cut this lead down. Imad penetrates but turns over the ball. And now Police attacking. Gets blocked. That's sent to run with the block. Now still enough time on the shot clock, and that's a foul. So with David Peters on the penalty, Police will shoot free throws. This is Krishan Chamara shooting free throws for David Peters. Rather for Police. He makes both. That's another turnover ball. Police gets it back. Ajant commits the foul for Police. So Ajant, Eranga, Samira, Krishan and Rajita on the floor right now. Cuts through that lane, brilliant pass. Very unlikely Vipushan misses that shot, but he does. And now open shot for Police. Nowhere near, airballs it. Imad straight away takes it. Tries to penetrate to the defense, draws the foul. We are seeing some incredible pace in this game. The boys from David Perry's. Brilliant to watch. (48-70). Police needs to end this quarter well. 1 minute to go in this quarter. And Imad shooting free throws, misses the first. So game 4 action coming later on. Once again, as I said, heavyweights, the Colombo Basketball Club and Colombo Bulls. We are to see some tough, thrilling action in that game. Of course, Colombo the favorites with their star-studded lineup. But the Bulls, after the solid win last night with the Police team, we are to see a good game. So final minute here, another steal and a brilliant finish. What a player this Sergeant Ram is. Small in stature, but has a big heart. Playing like lightning striking. Once again, it's with Sergeant Ram. Wayward pass, Samira with the ball. Quick pass, can he finish? No, can't finish. 7 seconds to go. Hard foul. That was a very hard foul. Looks like unsportsmanlike. What will the officials decide? As that was not a basketball play for me. At no point he tried to stop the ball. He rather He's putting his arms over the player. No way that play should have been a normal foul. That's not a regular foul. That was definitely an unsportsmanlike foul. This is how it goes in the game. Officials, they decide what on the evidence they have. Because we don't have replays here. And Samira with the buzzer beater to end the third quarter. To end up a quarter which was not going their way with some positivity. So we hope they come back strong in this last quarter. They still have a mountain to climb. 23 points down. And this David Perry's side is not going to let them make any inroads the way they have played these 30 minutes. So let's wait and watch. What can the boys from the police do in this last quarter?
මේ වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා
සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලකී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුවෙන්
ए लड़की तेरा नाम क्या है पूछने वाले पूछे तो बता तेरी पहचान क्या है
तेरा नाम गूंजेगा तो फूटेगा तूफान हिलेगी जमीन मचेगा घमासान तेरा नाम गूंजेगा जब हर गली हर मकान कहेंगे तेरी बातें हर नुक्कड़ हर दुकान में बीच पे सजाए घूमेंगे तेरा नाम लेंगे पहले गेम तेरी
හිතෙන දැනෙන මූවීස් ඕන තරම්. පිටියෙන් ඉවතර එල්ල කරන පහරක් පැහැදිලිව බලා ගන්න HD channel රසක්. ස්මාර්ට් විදිහට TV බලන්නත් ඕන දෙයක් මග හැරුණත් ආයි බලා ගන්න. රිවයින්ඩ් කරන ඔප්ෂන් එක සමගින් SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the best on demand entertainment.
We are back again with fourth quarter action, coming to you live from the Royal Indoor Sports Complex. Live pictures brought to you by Pure TV, Pure Sports. Poor pass by Imad, turns over the ball once again. So that's one area where these David Pettis boys will need to be good at when they play the heavyweights. These turnovers could come to haunt them during close games. This is Santuran, back to Azir. Goes for the outside shot, cannot convert. Now Venujan for police. Yuganan taking it deep inside. The hook to finish it over Xiao. Fast breaks has been the day for David Pires. The boys from Police have not been able to cope up with that pace. So this is Centura now in the line. He splits the 2 free throws, and the lead now is back again to 22. And immediately Police trying to score but misses, get the rebound. Samira sets the ball. He wants a screen. He's open, he goes for it, he makes it. They need more of that right now. And they need to get back on defense. These boys from David Pires are just back on the other end in a flash, converting all those open shots. And that's a double play. As it goes to the line after that foul. Very unlikely Azir here balls that free throw. Another turnover by Police. Yuganan stood his ground, so no foul on that occasion. A travel call to Sergeant Aram, and this is Police. Samira finally getting a breather, but just to come back to the bench. He's back ready to check in. But he is needed for this Police team. And this is Azir now. Lead cut down to 16. Plenty of time to play. Can they make some stops? Changes once again. Centurion goes back, and in comes Vibhushan. Now Azir. Samira with some pressure. Last touch. Police. 4 seconds. 0.4 seconds on the shot clock, and it expires. And this is Venujan on the fast break. Converts. Timeout, David Pires. Lead cut down to 14. So Police making a slight comeback, but they need to be good after this timeout. They cannot relax. They have to be good on their defense and look to push that ball, look for open shots, and needs to crash those boards in these last 6.5 minutes. So now a chance to cut it down to 12. Bat turns over the ball again. Cannot do that. Fortunately, Sri Lanka misses the open layup. And this is Venujan to Krishan. He's good from there. Down to 12. Rather 14. More stops needed right now for Police. Deep shot from Sri Lanka. Poor decision to go for that shot. It's too deep. Trying to play some hero ball. Didn't work out. Now Police with the chance to cut this down to 10 or 9. They do! Samira Senarat from deep. Bringing out that magic. 67 to 76. Police are definitely back in this game. Another turnover. Things getting interesting here. This last 5 minutes is going to be a long 5 minutes if these boys from Police can hold on their nerve and challenge these boys from David Pierce. So back with Samira, trying to draw the foul. Good pass to Krishan. He's good from there. Cannot make it. Rebound goes to Police. Yuganan misses the second. Xiao gets the rebound. And now, on the open court, Sri Lanka converts. Much required bucket for the boys from David Pierce. That lead was getting slim. Down to 7, and now they push that back to 9. Samira with another one from downtown. He's on fire right now. Down to 8 points. And Vipush unable to draw the foul. Ball back with David Pierce with 3.9 seconds left on the shot clock. This is Vibhushan. Tough shot right there, finishing over the defense. And just like that, a quick pass. Fast break. Good pass there by Samira. Quick thinking, quick pass, able to draw the foul. That's Hasita to the line now with 2 free throws which are crucial. Let's see if he can make them. These are key free throws you cannot miss. Under 4 minutes of play left. 10-point game. Could go either way. Back to 9. And that's Azir. Clutch plays coming now from the experienced players. Azir has been one of those players playing for a long time, represents Kandy District. He has led Kandy District rather to a championship in a national level event a few years back. And he puts David Pierce back 11 points ahead. And Police now needs a bucket. This is Benuja. Rather Yuganan scores. Oh, Xiao. So Coach Hayas going with a big lineup, which I don't think is the way to go, because smaller lineups have worked exceptionally well for him. But looking to get those boards, he applied to 2 bigs. But just as I said, Xiao goes to the bench and Silaka is back. So back to the smaller lineup, which is the way to go for them. So Sergeant Ram applying a lot of pressure on Samir now, knowing that he's been sublime from that 3-point line. And this is Azir. Finishes? No, cannot finish. Looks like a travel, but not called. Now Imad pushes it to Azir. Wayward pass. Azir is not happy. Testing times for David Pierce boys. Still young, but with a lot of energy. Let's see if these boys from Police can make inroads, but misses an open layup. And Silaka pushes it and is fouled by Samira. So still a 9-point lead with less than 3 minutes of play. A chance to put them ahead. Silaka goes to the line. Mithila checks in for Krishan, who sits, who has had a good game. So the strategy from the boys in blue should be to push that ball as soon as possible, with time running against them right now, and they need some quick backers right now. With the lead of 10, crucial position for Police. They make this, it's going to be a good one. And immediately draws the foul. Are they in the penalty? Not yet. Had a foul to give. So 17 seconds on the shot clock. Enough time for a play and to score. This is to Samira. Goes for the outside shot. Misses. Sergeant Aram went hard to the flow. Is he okay? Both Sajid Ram and Samira fighting for that loose ball. And he's up. So referee Ajit Kumara, a veteran in this field, explaining Sergeant Ram on that play why the ball was given back to police, I guess. However, here's the ball back with Samira. Wayward pass. Turnover ball, Azir back. Using the clock now to their effect. They just need to run this ball down for a few plays and that would be good. And Sri Lanka going in, blocked by Yogana. Hitala gets the rebound to Samira, to Venujan. Pushes the ball. Can they score? Blocked by Centuran. A turnover, Imad. Inexperience. Should have kept the ball with him. Pays the price. Police scores. Now ball on the back court. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. 8-point game. Police need a stop and need to push that hard. Just like that, turnover. Can they convert this play? They do! Coast to coast by the police player there. This is Imad. All the good work, but cannot convert. And now Venujan converts. Timeout, Coach Hayaz. Lead cut down to 6. 1 minute left to play. This game is not done yet. Some poor play by the lads from David Pierce. They had a 12-point lead with 1.5 minutes to go. They don't hold to that ball, trying to use the clock, rather going for quick shots, which they have done during the game. That has been their strategy. But these are clutch minutes. You need different strategies. So these boys are out to learn something from their coach, who is giving them that advice right now. And the boys from police, they are not done yet. What a gritty performance by the men in blue. They need a stop. What David Pierce needs is to eat up to this clock. And they're up to take the ball on the front court, which gives them only 14 seconds. And a foul off the ball, which went unnoticed. What this does, it stops the clock but put Imad on the line. So Imad can make it a 7-point game. Seems to be working good for the police team, because that is a miss by Imad. Now he needs to convert this, or else with a lead of 4. This game is not done yet. He makes it 5-point game. Police coming back now. They need to score here. Venujan driving in all the way. Makes it. 3-point game. Now 53 seconds. Look, a lot of time. A miss here will put them under a lot of pressure. And they do miss. And the timeout by Coach Buddhika. 3-point game, 38 seconds to play. Ball with Police. They are definitely in this game. Don't go away anywhere. This 38 seconds is going to be lit. Meanwhile, the second game for today is going to be with the Colombo Bulls and the Colombo Basketball Club. That game is going to be a cracker too. So we are going to bring you live coverage of every minute right here from the Royal College Sports Complex. Brought to you by Pure Sports, Pure TV. So Police up to take the ball in the front court. Brilliant pass by Mithila. Lead cut down to 1. What a game this has been. David Pierce needs to hold that ball. Cannot score. And immediately fouled. Imad misses the shot. Makes a rash foul, and what this does is put Samira on the line, and they can take the lead right here with 22 seconds to go. Crucial free throws. And could you believe it? Samira misses it. He needs to make this to tie the game. Tight game, 84 apiece. Final possession, no timeouts, everything to play. And they turn over the ball. Police could win this in the bell. Yes, they take the lead. What a remarkable comeback from these boys from Team Police. They lead this game for the first time right in the last minute. 15 seconds to go. They have taken the lead. What a comeback. Down 24 points at one stage. They have shown some great sportsmanship, great spirit, not given up at any point. Samira, Venujan, Mithila, all three of them have been massive in these last few minutes. Defense to offense, simply brilliant. And meanwhile, these boys from David Pierce, what do they do now? They have 15 seconds to master one shot to either tie the game or they go and try to win the game. Everything to play, 15 seconds. They surely have to take the ball on the backcourt. Brilliant game. Not done yet. What would be the strategy? Screens down below. Azir goes for the ball. Holds on to it. Senthuran goes for the deep shot. He misses. Ball back with Police. 7 seconds to go. Will they foul? No. Definitely there was a whistle before the clock expired. I don't think that was the play they planned during that timeout. The ball going to Senthuran for a three-pointer. They wanted to look to tie the game rather than trying to win the game. So this is now a timeout by the Police. And they just need to hold the ball for 1 second because they have the ball and they don't need to do anything rash. Hold that ball, and this is going to be one of the great comebacks we have seen in Sri Lankan club basketball. Down 26 points. But then we went to that strategy of start to taking the outside shots. They were able to convert a few. That opened a lot of inroads for them. Samir Senorat has been brilliant for the boys from blue. There's simply not enough time to master a play. Just get that ball to one of your... And there it goes. It's all over. The boys from Sri Lanka Police have pulled off one of the great comebacks in club basketball in Sri Lanka. Down 24 points at one stage. Never gave up. Some brilliant play to Samira, who kept them in the game. Showed all that experience. And he has done it for them. So just like that, we end game 3. We'll soon see you with the next game between the Colombo Bulls and the Colombo Basketball Club. Don't go anywhere.
No teams that you can take lightly.
What a catch! Go on!
If they want to...
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here.
To be a grown-up, to be strong. Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love. Just as I thought, you have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause. And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changed.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
වෙද මහත්තයා
මොකද
මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රීතුමා ඇවිල්ලා
මේ ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනම ගැන තියන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම
මනහරීරුයින් දිලනා නාරි
හයියෙන්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියෙන්ම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරනවා.
Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition. मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
अलग किस्म की गूंज सी उठती है जब मैदान पे उतरता है ये खिलाड़ी. बहुत बड़ा छक्का ये.
ශාන්තුරේ කිරන් කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
වෙලා සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලකී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද? ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුයි.
ए लड़की, ए लड़की, तेरा नाम क्या है? पूछने वाले पूछे तो बता तेरी पहचान क्या है?
तेरा नाम गूंजेगा तो फूटेगा तूफान, हिलेगी जमीन, मचेगा घमासान. तेरा नाम गूंजेगा जब हर गली हर मकान, करेंगे तेरी बातें हर नुक्कड़ हर दुकान. मैं बीच पे सजाए घूमेंगे तेरा नाम, लेंगे पहले गेम तेरी.
හිතට දැනෙන මූවීස් ඕන තරම්. පිටියෙන් ඉවතර එල්ල කරන පහරක් පැහැදිලිව බලා ගන්න HD channel රසක්. ස්මාර්ට් විදිහට TV බලන්නත් ඕන දෙයක් මග හැරුණත් ආයි බලා ගන්න. රිවයින්ඩ් කරන ඔප්ෂන් එක සමගින් SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the best on demand entertainment.
No teams that you can take lightly.
What a catch! Gordon!
If they want to hit them.
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here.
To be a grown-up, to be strong.
Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love.
Just as I thought. You have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause.
And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changes.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
වෙද මහත්තයා
මොකද
මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රතුමා ඇවිල්ලා
මේ
ඉන්නවා.
ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනමා ගැන කියන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම
මනහරීරුවෙන් දිලනා නාරි.
අයියෙන්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරන්නේ.
Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition. मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
अलग किस्म की गूंज सी उठती है जब मैदान पे उतरता है ये खिलाड़ी. बहुत बड़ा छक्का ये.
අන්දවනට මුශාන්තුරෙක් කියලන කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩේ හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
වෙලා සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලකී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද? ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුවෙන්.
ए लड़की ए लड़की तेरा नाम क्या है पूछने वाले पूछे तो बता तेरी पहचान क्या है
तेरा नाम गुनेगा तो फूटेगा एक तूफान हिलेगी जमीन मचे आंखों में साथ तेरा नाम गुनेगा जब हर गली हर मकान फैलेंगे तेरी बातें हर नुक्कड़ हर दुकान में पीठ पे सजाए घूमेंगे तेरा नाम लेंगे पहले गेम तेरी
හිතට දැනෙන මූවීස් ඕන තරම්. පිටියෙන් ඉවතර එල්ල කරන පහරක් පැහැදිලිව බලාගන්න HD channel රසක්. ස්මාර්ට් විදිහට TV බලන්නත් ඕන දෙයක් මග හැරුණත් ආයි බලාගන්න රිවයින් කරන ඔප්ෂන් එක සමගින් SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the best on demand entertainment.
No teams that you can take lightly.
What a catch! If they want to
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here.
To be a grown-up, to be strong.
Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love.
Just as I thought. You have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause.
And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changes.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
වෙද මහත්තයා
මොකද
මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රතුමා ඇවිල්ලා
මේ
ඉන්නවා.
ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනම ගැන කියන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම
මනහරීරුයින් දිලනා නාරි
අයියෙන්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියෙන්ම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරනවා.
Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition. मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
अलग किस्म की गूंज सी उठती है जब मैदान पे उतरता है ये खिलाड़ी. बहुत बड़ा छक्का ये.
දවුනාට මු ශාන්තුරෙක් කියලා නම් කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලක් කී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද? ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුවෙන්.
ए लड़की ए लड़की तेरा नाम क्या है पूछने वाले पूछे तो बता तेरी पहचान क्या है
तेरा नाम गूंजेगा तो फूटेगा एक तूफान हिलेगी जमीन मचेगा घमासान तेरा नाम गूंजेगा जब हर गली हर मकान कहेंगे तेरी बातें हर नुक्कड़ हर दुकान बीच पे सजाए घूमेंगे तेरा नाम लेंगे पहले गेम तेरी
හිතට දැනෙන මූවීස් ඕන තරම්. පිටියෙන් ඉවතර එල්ල කරන පහරක් පැහැදිලිව බලා ගන්න HD channel රසක්. ස්මාර්ට් විදිහට TV බලන්නත් ඕන දෙයක් මග හැරුණත් ආයි බලා ගන්න. රිවයින්ඩ් කරන ඔප්ෂන් එක සමගින් SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the best on demand entertainment.
No teams that you can take lightly.
What a catch!
Welcome back to the live coverage of the Sri Lanka Basketball League. We are just about to start Game 4. As I said, two heavyweights in the court today, the Colombo Bulls and the Colombo Basketball Club. So starting five for Colombo, Rukshan Atapattu, Chanuka, Fernando, Dasun Mendes, Sasindu Gajanayaka, and that's Simran Yoganathan. And for the Bulls, we have Dasun Rana Sundara, Praneeth Udumalagala, Chenradi Alves, Shian Udyanga, and Jared Fernando. Officials for the game, Tusitiyata Gammana, Ravi Dodangoda, and Tiwanka Pereira. So immediately Bulls with their first turnover. They had 21 turnovers last evening. They are not out to do the same if they want to be in this game today with a strong Colombo Basketball Club. And straight away, Rukshan Atapattu from behind the arc converts early lead for Colombo. Sasido commits the foul. Too much contact on that occasion. This is Praneeth now. Out to Jared. Cannot convert. Dasun with the rebound. Boys from Colombo look solid. The entire starting five are national players who are playing for Sri Lanka. Threw it up. Got the touch from the board. This is Praneeth. Cannot finish. Colombo pushing it hard. Chanuka to Simran. Mid-range. Had the shot. Decides to pass. Turns over the ball. So Colombo with the early 5-point lead. Bulls are yet to score. This is Udyanga. Drives through the ring. Gives to Dasun. Dasun cannot convert. So Bulls yet to open the mark. The coaching staff for the two teams, the Bulls coached by former national captain, one of the greats to play for Sri Lanka, Duke Rajapaksa. And for Colombo Basketball Club, we have Shiva Shakti Shelvaraj as the head coach and the veteran Ajit Kurupu. Ajit Kurupu has been a pioneer of Colombo basketball, being their head coach for so long. And now has passed over that reins to his able assistant, Shiva Shakti Selvaraja. This is Praneeth from out. Opens the account with a three-pointer. So 3-7. Both teams fighting neck to neck. This is Dasun on the low post, cannot convert. This is Rukshan, looks for the open shot. He's good from that range. Dasun with the rebound. And gets fouled by Udayanga. And now the Bulls with changes at the 7-minute mark. Jarrett comes out, Anushka checks in, and Dasun goes to the bench, and for the first time we see Keshava was not available last night. So his size and presence would play a pivotal role for the Bulls, pulling those rebounds and getting those stops under the rim. So Colombo leads 8 points to 3. This is the first quarter. Both teams are very physical here. Chenura with a sham guard there. Took it all the way, but got blocked. This is Praneeth. Cannot make it. Dasun basically pulled that rebound from the ring. So now the ball goes to Sasindu. Tries to play post up. Good pass to Chanuka. Good ball movement. Dasun cannot convert. Ball with the Bulls now. Chenura advancing. Goes for a three-pointer. Cannot convert. Bounces back to Anushka. This is Praneeth. Driving all the way. Finishes. Tough play, but that's Praneeth for you. 5-8. Colombo still leading. Quick pass to Rukshan, who goes for the three, cannot make it. Bounces back to Rukshan. Colombo moving the ball around. And Bulls gets the ball back. Decides to slow it down. Cannot convert, but Praneeth there to finish it off the rebound. And Bulls cuts the lead back down to 1 point. Close tussle between these two sides. So those who are joining in right now, this is Colombo Bulls versus Colombo. Game 4 of the Sri Lanka Basketball League. And Dasun scores for Colombo. A lot of power, a lot of energy. Their young man. To extend Colombo's score to 10. And foul call on Chanuka. Try to get the pass. Comes off. Cannot make the shot. Last touch by Bulls. And now Colombo makes changes. And another national cap player, Arnold Brent, back with Colombo for this Sri Lanka Basketball League. Was out of the Colombo club for some time and is back now. Shows the depth of this Colombo side. So 12 points to 7. Colombo with the early lead. Five seconds on the shot clock. Need to score. The ball bounces back. Second chance, and this is JJ. Finishes. Oh, in and out. This is Rukshan taking it all the way. Finishes. Foul on Udayanga on that occasion. And timeout called by Duke Rajapaksa, the head coach of Bulls, with Colombo taking a slight edge towards the end of the quarter. Their lead now to 14 points to 7. Dasun Mendes has been good for them. So back after the timeout, Rukshan, a chance to make a three-point play. He does. both teams yet to settle in this game. We have not seen any offensive strategy from both sides. Not enough ball movement. And Rukshan with the steal and the finish. Anushka cannot convert. Now ball back with Colombo. Rukshan once again from the 3-point line. Cannot make. No call from the referees. Ball keeps playing. And another change by the Colombo team. Dasun will get a breather. In comes Sanjeeva Kolamina. Haven't seen him in these Colombo colors for so many years. Has been playing for the Blues. Now back where it all started for Sanjeeva. Chanuka makes the first. Next time, they misses the second. Last play of the quarter, Colombo will hold it. And Chanuka trying to penetrate to the defense. Looks, had to take the shot. And that ends the first quarter. Colombo with a solid performance, putting on 20 points in that quarter. And the Bulls yet to get any kind of rhythm. So many missed shots. And they were able to only score 9. So a lot to play in the second quarter. Both teams will discuss their strategies now.
I need him to get answers.
If they want to
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here. To be a grown-up, to be strong.
Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love.
Just as I thought, you have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause.
And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changed.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
So we are back live now. Second guard action between the Bulls and the Columbia Basketball Club. And immediately a pick and roll play there by Colombo, and Sanjeeva is able to draw the foul. Makes the first. Misses the second. 21-9. Now we see Dimitri in for the Bulls. And this is Pranit taking it all the way. Cannot finish. Dimitri is there to rebound it. This Chanura back to Udyanga. Pushing it to the three-point line. JJ is able to tap that ball back towards Udyanga. So Bulls gets another 14 on the clock. And with that, Pranit is able to draw a foul. Pranit misses the first. Misses both. So Colombo once again moving that ball around. The bad pass and a turnover. Sachindu comes back in. Chanaka will sit. Colombo side now looks really sized. Except for Simran, the rest of them all look. That was off the board. That was off the board. Looks like a clear goal tending. And Praneeth goes down after that play. Immediately holds to his ankle. Hope it's nothing serious. Because looks like he's in a lot of pain. So that's a big blow for the Colombo Bulls. With their star player Praneeth going down. Looks like an ankle injury. And they will now need to pull all their socks to stay in this game. Still early days. However, Colombo has taken a good lead of 11 points. Now Rukshan goes to the line after the last foul. He misses a free throw now. So we're seeing a lot of free throws missed in these games. All these players are really talented. But sometimes it shows that not enough exposure, not enough games. They need time to get that touch back. So 2 seconds on the clock. Needs to shoot. Not a good position for the Bulls. And now Rukshan takes it in all the way and scores. So slowly but surely, the team from Colombo another interruption. Looks like a change of balls. With a lot of sweat. It's hot and humid here at the Royal Indoor Stadium. So it's always the case. Jenner from out. Nowhere near to the ring. And Sasindu called for the offensive foul. So Dasun is back in after getting his rest. Sanjiva sits, and this is Anushka now controlling it for Bulls. Looks to beat Brent, goes in, cannot finish the bucket. And good hustle play by Isuru. Gets the second chance, gets the third chance. Yet to score though. And finally, Isuru converts that bucket. And that ends a 7-0 run for Colombo. And immediately a timeout call by the coach from Colombo. 23-11. We are at the 7-minute mark of the second quarter. This is the Sri Lanka Basketball League. Day 2, Game 4 action right now. Live coverage brought to you by Pure TV and Pure Sports. The Sri Lanka Basketball League, organized by the Mercantile Basketball Association, for the first time in collaboration with the Sri Lanka Basketball Federation. This league is a qualifier for the Sabah Club Championship to be held later next month. So all teams playing here, all 6 teams, will definitely look to push for that place to get qualified to that Sabah Club Championship. So we are back with the action with Colombo having the ball. Rukshan with the pass to Simran. We have not seen much from Simran yet. A lot of fighting down the rim, inside the D. And Dasun is able to still find something out of that and go to the line. He makes his first free throw. Meanwhile, we have not seen Nimesh Fernando today. He's part of the Colombo club. Sadly, his beloved father passed away a few days ago. So he'll need some time to prepare. And we hope to see him in action later in the tournament. He's one of the key members of this Colombo Basketball Club, a national player. Right now, Colombo controlling all the boards, but the Bulls able to draw that foul, a reaching foul by Sasindu. And Colombo Bulls now making a change. JJ to sit, and we will see Taurindu for the first time. Yet another bad pass. Turnover by Bulls, and now Colombo back with the ball. So Simran with the miss, and Chanura with the rebound now for Bulls. Back to Anushka. So ball goes to Udyanga. Takes a three, cannot convert. And good hustle there by Taurindu, able to get the ball back to Bulls. So Udyanga with the mid-range, way off. Chenura fighting for the ball, gets it back to Bay, and Taurindu is able to draw the foul. So once again, some hustle play by the Bulls, and Taurindu is able to get to the line. And without Praneeth on the flow, we've not seen any kind of rhythm by the Bulls. So Dasun commits another offensive foul. Went too hard on that middle lane, looking for a pass, and he commits another foul. So we are seeing another player fallen on the court. This is Anushka for the Bulls. Looks like another leg injury. Seems to be okay. Back on 2 feet. But he will sit. So we are right now in the second quarter. Scores 27-13. Colombo with a solid lead right now. Bulls have already lost their star guard Praneeth to injury. We are yet to receive any news whether he would come back. Now this is Chenura from deep, cannot make it. Dasun clears the board. Quick passing by the Colombo side. And now Shehan is in the game, trying to make an impact immediately. Doesn't connect that three, and Isuru comes out with a rebound for Bulls. And now he drives it all the way, draws the foul, and will go to the line. As I said last evening, Isuru, a rookie in his first season, looks a very promising player. When he starts feeling what kind of games he needs to be, what kind of a game he needs to play, the experience he gains out of these games playing with senior pros, he'll need to gradually improve his game, improve his size. And that would definitely help elevate his game. So this is Dasun. Couldn't hold on to the ball. However, ball ends up with Colombo. Now this is Rukshan, mid-range. Doesn't make it. JJ with the rebound. Goes to Isuru. Cross pass to Chenura. Now Udyanga with the ball. Drives in. Passes it out. Chenura with another miss. Looked really good last evening from deep. Now Colombo with a quick ball movement. And they miss. So both sides exchanging the ball but cannot convert. This is JJ now over Dasun. Makes the basket. So the lead cut down to 12 now. Brent wide open, cannot convert. This is Chenura. Jared now. Jared goes all the way, finishes on his left. Lead cut down to 10. So some good plays now by the Bulls. This is now Udyanga back for Bulls. Takes it all the way, no defense. Finishes it at the rim. The 6-0 run by Bulls makes Coach Selva to call for the timeout. So we are back after the timeout. So Udyanga turns over the ball. And that's Sanjeeva with the clearing up, scores for Colombo. So less than 1 minute to the second quarter. And call for the carry. Turnover ball, back with the Bulls. So Bulls still not able to bring in that play when they had Pranit. And that's a good cut by Chanura. And JJ finds him. So Bulls trying to finish this quarter strong. And Jared with the foul. Off the ball. And both teams in the penalty, so it will be free throws. 23 seconds to go for halftime. Being a low-scoring affair. Looking at the previous game, we saw David Peary scoring 50 points in that first half. And the boys from Police equaling that to go 52 points rather in that second half to snatch the game away from David Peary in that last 15 seconds. So this is now Jared for Bulls. Goes to JJ, drives in. Pass out. This Udyanga going all the way. Converting at the rim. Last play for the quarter perhaps. Rukshan going for the three. Cannot make it. Dasun makes it. And that will end the first half with a 10-point lead to Colombo. 33-23. Both teams going neck to neck, but Colombo having the slight edge with their size. But both teams have not shot it well. They have in fact shot it poorly. And being two sorted out sides, they will have a lot to do in this second half. So don't go anywhere. We'll take a short break and we will be back with live action.
If they want to
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here.
To be a grown-up, to be strong. Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love. Just as I thought, you have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause. And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changes.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
මොකද
මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රතුමා ඇවිල්ලා
මේ ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනම ගැන තියෙන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම
මනහරි රුයින් දිලනා නාරි
හයියෙන්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියෙන්ම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරනවා.
Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है। लाला लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है। लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर.
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition, मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
अलग किस्म की गूंज सी उठती है जब मैदान पे उतरता है ये खिलाड़ी. बहुत बड़ा छक्का ये.
ශාන්තුරේ කියලා කියන්න බෑ.
මේ වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ මේක කරන්න එපා.
වෙන සීරුවෙන් මාරුතේ
බලකී දෙනෙක් මේ ආවද? ජීවිතේ තියෙනකම් අපේ ඉන්නේ සීරුවෙන්.
ए लड़की तेरा नाम क्या है? पूछने वाले पूछे तो बता तेरी पहचान क्या है?
तेरा नाम गूंजेगा तो फूटेगा तूफान, हिलेगी जमीन, मचेगा घमासान. तेरा नाम गूंजेगा जब हर गली हर मकान, करेंगे तेरी बातें हर नुक्कड़ हर दुकान. मैं बीच पे सजाए घूमेंगे तेरा नाम, लेंगे पहले गेम तेरी.
හිතට දැනෙන මූවීස් ඕන තරම්. පිටියෙන් ඉවතර එල්ල කරන පහරක් පැහැදිලිව බලා ගන්න HD channel රසක්. ස්මාර්ට් විදිහට TV බලන්නත් ඕන දෙයක් මග හැරුණත් ආයි බලාගන්න රිවයින් කරන ඔප්ෂන් එක සමගින් SLT Mobitel Pure TV, the best on demand entertainment.
No teams that you can take lightly.
What a catch!
If they want to
I'm Elizabeth Thatcher. I'm the new teacher here.
To be a grown-up, to be strong.
Hallmark Channel presents The Power of Love.
Just as I thought. You have a case of jealousy.
What do people keep saying that?
Probably because you're giving them cause.
And the strength of heart.
I haven't been in Coal Valley very long, but this town changes.
There's someone there.
Ashley! Are you hiding? I'll find you.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
There are plenty of pretty voices with nothing to say. Do you have something to say?
I want to do this.
You will be required to have a hearing individual on board at all times.
I can't stay with you for the rest of my life.
වෙද මහත්තයා
මොකද
මේ ධර්මපාල මන්ත්‍රතුමා ඇවිල්ලා
මේ
ඉන්නවා
ගම ආරක්ෂා කරන එක මගේ වගකීම.
ගමේ ඉන්න කෙල්ලොත් ලස්සනයි.
ලස්සනම ගැන කියන සුන්දර කවියට ආසමම
මනහරි රුයින් දිලනා නාරි.
අයියෙන්ම සාදුකාර දෙන්නේ වැඩියෙන්ම පව් කරන මිනිස්සු.
සුදු ඇඳගත්තු මිනිහෙකුට ගමේ මිනිස්සු රැවටිලා.
හරි සාක්ෂියක් නැතුව උසාවියේදී මිනිස්සෙක් වැරදිකාරයෙක් කරනවා.
Pure Sports ක්‍රීඩාව වෙනුවෙන්ම.
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई एक गलती और गेम ओवर।
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition. मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
We are back again live at the Sri Lanka Basketball League. This is the 4th game. Day 2, Game 4 between the Colombo Bulls and the Colombo Basketball Club. Live pictures brought to you by Pure Sports, Pure TV. So Bulls will start with the early position, and this is Jared. Now to Chenura, fade away, cannot make it. A lot of physical play by both sides. We have seen the referees allowing them to play. And now Rukshan with the turnaround at the mid-ranger. Starts off well in the third quarter for Colombo. Extend the lead to 12 points again. And now Chenura draws the foul. And that shot almost fell inside. And he'll go to the line. It's deemed a foul on the flow, so it will be a side ball. Ball goes to JJ, pushes it out to Udyanga, has to go inside. A wayward shot, and now Chanuka controls the ball for Colombo. Give it to Dasun, Dasun to Sasindu, fakes. Rukshan comes up with a miss, and now Bulls advances. We are yet to see Praneeth after that injury, but we heard that he is okay to go in this game. Another poor play, and an easy basket for Colombo. Transition from defense to offense, and the easy score. And this is a wide open JJ. The defense went asleep, and an easy bucket for the Bulls. Lead back down to 12. This is Rukshan, Chanuka gets the ball. This is Isuru on the break. Brilliant pass to Jared, and cuts the lead down to 10. So both teams going back to back. We're seeing the pace up in this quarter now for both the teams. Good pass around. Sasindu back to Chanuka, and call for the foul. So I'm just joined by the former national captain, veteran Sugat Tevara Peruma. He's also a part of the Colombo Bulls management. So I'm glad to have him here on my segment today. He's joining us. He has been in Dubai for a prolonged period, now back in Sri Lanka, doing a lot of good things for basketball. So I'm going to put up some questions to him and see what does he thinks about this entire setup which we have done for the players. So welcome to the show, Mr. Sugat Tevara Peruma. I'd just like to know from you at the start, this is a club tournament we are playing after 3 years. So what do you think for the start about this Sri Lanka Basketball League?
Yeah, it's a fantastic thing that the Mercantile Services Basketball Association has done to come forward when there's a huge vacuum of about almost 2 years for clubs in Sri Lanka. And I'm sure the clubs are so glad to be in court competing for the first time after 2 years, and I hope and pray that these sort of leagues get organized annually or biannually by Mercantile and other associations.
So you have been a veteran of the game, a legend in this game for so long. You have represented Sri Lanka, captained Sri Lanka. I mean, you have seen everything in this game. What do you see the level of standard from then to now? Has it changed, or has it improved, or have you gone down? Or is it that we have the skills but we don't have a proper structure and give proper exposure to these players?
Yeah, it's a good question. Now, we see basketball has expanded a lot. Number of players playing, number of schools playing has expanded a lot. But unfortunately, the platform is not there for the children or the club players to perform. So without a platform, you cannot expect the sport to develop. So we have a number of players playing. There is so much of passion about basketball, but there is no platform to perform. This is the biggest drawback here in Sri Lanka. So if we sort out that from associations, from the federation, from all interested parties, then there is a huge future for these youth and kids and even adults.
Right now we are seeing a big rift between the Basketball Federation and the Sri Lanka Schools Basketball Association. So school basketball is one of the main pillars where we get the players to come into this level. But right now, because of the rift between the two parties, we are seeing a lack of proper referees officiating in those games and the standard of the game going down. Or do you think schools basketball is doing a good job by organizing these tournaments and continuing? So what's your take on that?
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate scenario right now in this aspect, Sri Lanka schools, because that's the breeding place for the players. But unfortunately, that platform is not working as it should be to bring out the best of the youth and the kids. So these associations and federations and education ministry has to get together and work towards getting these youth or children or the kids into a good active basketball community. Unfortunately, this process has not taken place still. It's in a very sad situation in terms of us for basketball community. So I hope and pray that the parties, the stakeholders get together and work for our children, because ultimately we are losing the youth, we are losing the children's opportunity to get into the big stage.
True, Sugat, that was you were on point on that, because we need these kids to develop and play proper standard basketball if they are to get to these levels. So one more question I would like to ask you. You were based in Dubai for a long time, and you might have seen a lot of activity happening over there in terms of kids basketball, and what kind of activities they have done to elevate the game from a grassroots level to the senior level.
Yeah, that's a very good question, which I would like to talk about. Now, the kids basketball in UAE starts at under 8, then it goes to under 10, under 12, under 14, under 16. So the kids as young as 6, 7, 8 plays on the full court proper basketball. So there is a stage for the children to come and show their basketball skills from a very young age. And I have experienced that as a basketball player and as a parent as well, because my kids were there. They played under 8 basketball, under 10 basketball, under 12 basketball. And mind you, the progress is unbelievable during those very young children. And now I am working with the kids here in Sri Lanka, but what I find is our kids' talent is unbelievable. I see children of 7, 8, 9 years, amazing talent, but unfortunately they don't have a platform to play the game. There is no kids tournament involved. So that is the biggest drawback Sri Lanka has. We don't have a problem with talent. Maybe we have a slight problem with height, but we don't have a problem with talent. The physique, the ball handling, we don't have an issue. But we don't have a platform for them. That's the biggest problem we have right now.
Yeah, rightly said. Kids in Dubai, where you have witnessed them, might have been they might get exposed to the game at a very younger age. So that's the kind of structure we need to look at. And my last question to you, the Sri Lanka Basketball League is just one initiative we have taken to at least kick off this club basketball once again. But in your opinion, what's the amount of games for how long we should have these leagues for these senior players, for them to continue to play? And also, do you think that they need to get exposure to foreign leagues, or we bringing down foreign players down here to compete in our leagues? Will that help in terms of elevating our game?
Yeah, of course. Just to take from the experience I have in Dubai or UAE, now each of those clubs had professional players playing 2 or 3, and that elevates the game, and the local players will learn, and they will get into the same game patterns as the international players. So that's the biggest step Sri Lanka has to take. One is there should be leagues that run into months or 1 or 2 months, so that the teams get used to playing at regular intervals matches. The second one is getting the foreign players, at least 1 or 2 players into the team, so the local players will learn from that experience. The biggest advantage the other countries has is they have 1 or 2 US or European players that will elevate the game, and other players get carried away with those highly skilled players, and suddenly the bar is raised, not 1 or 2 notches, suddenly it goes up very high when the foreign players come in to play with our club players.
Rightly said, Sugat. And one final question before I let you go. Any kind of message to the fans, because we know fans have to be here to watch basketball games, because the more fan engagement, we attract more sponsors to this game. And we right now need a lot of sponsorships, a lot of support in terms of sponsors to this game of basketball, if we are to elevate this to the level of other popular sports in the country. So I want you, as a former player, a parent, and a coach, a mentor, to give one valid kind of a message to our fans and our school kids, so that they come and watch these games and support the players, support the organizers to take this game forward.
Yeah, of course, to children, youth, the biggest message is you need to come and get exposed to these club tournaments. Look what they have done. We learned when we were young, when we were kids. We went to Police Park and we watched the big players play, and we dreamt of playing like them one day. So the school children, the children who are in academies or who are crazy about basketball, you need to follow the game locally. Unfortunately, there was a big vacuum of matches, but now matches are on, and we encourage everybody to come and be part of the game. You can learn a lot of things. You can have a lot of fun watching at these games, and you can be there one day.
Thanks a lot, Sugat, for joining on this segment. A lot of valuable words from you and valuable advices and a good message to end it up. And we look forward to seeing you in the other games too here. And I wish your team too all the very best.
Thank you very much.
So that was Sugat Tewara Peruma, the former national captain, legend of Sri Lanka basketball, who played for the Colombo Bulls right throughout, and with some great advice to our players, to the stakeholders, as well as the community, and also gave some good insights on his experience overseas and what we should do as a league, as the federation, as associations, as players, as coaches, and as fans. We all have a responsibility to take this game forward, because we are here because we love this game, and we are here for the pure passion of the game. So let's work as one community to take this game forward. So meanwhile, third quarter action, both teams going wire to wire, 35-42, Colombo still with the lead. And Rukshan now in the line for free throws. 1.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. And for the first time, we are seeing Methika Jayasinghe, the captain of the under-18 side, who led the Sri Lankan side at the Sabah last year. His first assignment with the Colombo Basketball Club. Good to see these youngsters getting these opportunities now. So meanwhile, a very close tussle, a hard-fought game between both sides. We have not seen the best of offensive games from both sides because they have been missing most of their shots. And meanwhile, we have seen a lot of defense too. A lot of hustle plays, players going hard at each other on defense. And we have seen a lot of fouls called on the floor. So a reason to see such a low score compared to the previous games we have seen here. So at one point, both of these teams, which have some star players, they need to start finding their rhythm. Because these teams will definitely get exposed when they go on foreign leagues. So they need to now gradually build up an offensive strategy, get into the game, and slowly starting to have that scoring presence. And that's Keshav Pereira playing some bully ball down under and being able to finish. And now this is Simran with the turnover. And the ball back with Colombo. Here's Praneeth going from deep, makes it. Few seconds to the last quarter. Both JJ and Praneeth with some solid play during that last few minutes. And Bulls are now able to cut down the lead to 4 points going into this fourth and final quarter. Everything to play. We take a short break.
लाला संभल के हर तरफ खतरा है।
देख के भाई, एक गलती और गेम ओवर।
Can you do this, Hardik? ये चैंपियंस का गेम है. It's all on the line.
Hey, the president is here.
Competition, मजा आएगा.
This is the ICC Champions Trophy, where the world's 8 best teams will put it all on the line for victory.
So we are back with the final quarter action. Close game right now. The Bulls have been able to dominate in that quarter, but yet we are yet to see both teams falling into a rhythm in their offense. A very low scoring affair compared to the last 3 games we saw here. Both teams missing a lot of open shots, not being able to convert. So this is going to be a battle to the end, and a lot of defense is going to be played. And this is Udyanga driving all the way, cannot finish. And a wayward pass by Chanuka, and turnover. They kept Pranit open, but he cannot make the shot. Pass goes back to him with the foul and the bucket. Oh, it's called for a travel. Huge row from the crowd. They didn't anticipate a travel call, but it's the official's decision, which is a travel. And now Rukshan, this is to Simran. Yet to see the play he used to see from Simran. Keeps Chanuka open. He still doesn't convert. This is Dasun with the miss. Pranit with the rebound. Pushes it to Udyanga. Takes it all the way. Cannot score. So both teams once again. And that's Rukshan for you. He's been one of those players who has shown some shooting rhythm tonight. And looks promising for Colombo. Now this is JJ going from outside. And he converts a three. So both teams are not going anywhere in this last quarter. Exchanging buckets, passes, rebounds, hard fouls. The pass came a bit too hard for Dimitri. And Bulls turns over the ball. And this is Simran. Sasindhu for Bull. Pass to Simran. Looks good. Doesn't make it. Jarrett with the rebound. Takes it all the way. Pass to Udyanga, to JJ. Takes it all the way, draws the foul. And looks like foul was on the flow. And they take it from outside. So that was the first foul by either team in this quarter. So we are seeing some ball movement and some offense. And just like that, Pranit turns over the ball. That's a backcourt violation. So all these turnovers are going to, at one point, haunt you. And this is a steal by Dimitri and finishes. This is Metika. And he travels. So some rash play right now by Colombo. With Dasun on the sideline still, which has a huge impact on getting those boards, as he was really strong down under. And he seems like he's out for the night with that ankle injury. And JJ called for the offensive foul. So both teams going neck to neck. 2-point game right now. Brent checks in. This is Chanuka. The referee is now telling the players to settle down. So Coach Duke losing his temper, some words spoken, and call for the tech. So Colombo will go to the line. So Rukshan cannot convert the technical free throw, and now Colombo will get the ball back on the sideline. So 7 minutes to go on this last quarter. Both teams. Simran trying from deep, cannot convert. Good tap by Pranit. A lot of physical play, but still no calls by the referee. So both teams right now doesn't seem happy with some of those calls. But however, the game has to go on, and Pranit once again takes it in. Cannot convert. Now Colombo advances. This is Simran. Now Rukshan. He's been good today. He drives in to an open Simran. Another poor shot. Both teams once again, as I said, no rhythm in their shooting tonight. And we are seeing a low scoring game for that reason. This is JJ. Can he convert? Jared cannot convert, but Udyango with the rebound now. Another 14 for Bulls. This is Pranit going all the way with the foul. Still no foul call. This is Dimitri. And JJ there to clean up. So rash play by both teams. If you are watching this live now, obviously these players are really skillful. But right now we are not seeing them in their A game. And another steal now. This is Dimitri with the fake and the finish. And that gives the first lead for the Bulls. They were down 14 points at one stage. They have clawed back to this game to take the lead. And Colombo definitely misses Dasun right now. And Bulls once again set up the pace, goes in and finishes. Timeout Colombo. Bulls going on an 8-0 run to end that quarter. And Coach Selva, rightly so, calls for the timeout because his side was looking out of sorts during that 3-minute play. So last 5 minutes now of the game, Bulls able to cut down that early 14-point lead, come back hard, and now they lead by 4 points in this game. Pranit coming back into the game definitely helps. But unfortunately, we are still seeing Dasun on the sidelines, who was extremely good for Colombo Basketball Club. So looks like his night is done with his foot injury. And they also are missing the services of Nimesh Pereira. As I previously mentioned, his beloved father passed away a couple of days ago. So he'll need some time to prepare mentally and get back to court. So we wish him a quick recovery and hope to see him also playing on the floor very soon. So this is Simran back again. We are into the last 5 minutes of the game. Now ball with Brent. Back to Simran. Goes for the mid-range, converts. So will we see some play from Simran now, as we have not seen his best game so far tonight. This is Pranit going low post back to JJ, playing down. Call for a 3-second violation. Took too long to get that ball out, and a turnover ball by Bulls. So now Brent from the corner, back to Simran. Looks to go in, turnover. This is JJ now, taking it all the way. Looks off the board. Looked a clear block though. And this is Dimitri now. A poor pass. And Rukshan finishers. And we have a tight ball game again. 51 each. 4 minutes to go. Everything to play. Both sides now pushing the ball, building up pace. We are out to see a cracking 4 minutes of basketball as Bulls calls for a timeout. So as we speak, we are yet to see the Sri Lanka under-16 team commencing training for their Sabah Championship to be held later in May. We are looking forward to see the under-16 side too getting onto the court soon. We hope that all differences on all these parties will get cleared soon and we'll be able to see our young talents on court very soon. Back with the game now. Bulls hustle play, gets the ball back. Jarrett to Pranit, drives in, takes it all the way, cannot finish. Looks like that foot injury caused early in the game is hampering his elevation to the ring. He's been missing some of the shots since he got back to the game. Good defense by Bulls, and now they are pushing the ball to the front court. And Jara decides to settle, and this is Dimitri going in. Good pass to the cannot finish. Now Brent. Open Rukshan to Sasindu. Playing under. Poor play there by Sasindu. Not gaining any kind of rhythm right now. This is Pranit. Trying to go right inside the defense. Referee says no call. And Dimitri is able to draw the foul from Sasindu. And he'll go to the line for free throws. And Sasindu is also fouled out from the game. And that's another blow for Team Colombo. And we'll see for the first time on court, this is Bharata. Another big for Colombo basketball. And this is his first season with the team. And I've seen this player, Bharata, playing in a lot of 3-on-3 leagues. A very promising player. And looking forward to see his contribution to his side. Dimitri misses the first game, still tied. Both teams deadlocked, and Dimitri able to convert the second free throw, and Bulls go ahead by 1 point. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Everything to play. Crunch times. Both teams need to be very good. And Simran yet again misses an open three. He has not been in his normal rhythm where we see him scoring most of those baskets. Pranit given an open shot now, and he converts. Brilliant to watch the way these players are putting on the hard work. When the shot starts falling, the emotions come out, and these players start elevating their game. This is the basketball we want to watch. So now through Brent to Rukshan, Colombo, and another turnover by Colombo. And this is Jared taking it all the way with the foul. Converts. And one, Jared Fernando. What a story it has been. Torn ACL in September. Converting clutch buckets in March. What a story. Misses the free throw. Bulls get a 6-point lead with 1.5 minutes to go and now converts the foul. So Simran will shoot free throws. Foul on the flow. Both teams not in the penalty, so it will be a side ball. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. This is Rukshan trying to go all the way, cannot make it. And a foul, and no basket call. Foul on the flow. So Bharata able to draw the foul, got the rebound. Following up the missed shot, and that's what you want from your bigs. And this is Bharata. Pressure situations, youngster, first season, you always have that jitters. Misses the first free throw. Makes the second. That would make him feel really good. And now Jared, and for the Bulls, ball goes back to Praneeth, who will now use the time. This Jared taking it all the way in to Dimitri, cannot convert. Rebound Bharata. Rukshan advances. Arnold, Brent, looking from outside. Cannot convert. Ball back to Simran. He goes for a three. He cannot convert. Yeah, balled it. And now Bulls will look to run that clock with 48 seconds left. And he's called for the 8-second play. He's called for the 8-second violation. So for those of you at home who didn't know what an 8-second violation was, out of the shot clock of 24 seconds, you get to use only 8 seconds in the front court. So the Bulls couldn't bring the ball to the back court inside 8 seconds, and that was the violation. And now Coach Selvaraja calls for the timeout to make one final play. Crucial possession for the Colombo Basketball Club. They need to score here. They are down by 5. 44 seconds to go. Crucial possession for Colombo Basketball Club. They need to score. It has been a close game. However, both teams with star-studded players, we have not seen that offensive firepower coming out. So still early in the tournament. So we expect them to elevate their game. And we hope to see those shots falling, because we have seen a lot of open shots not falling today. Two smart teams with a loads of experience who will come out with a win tonight. This is Simran. Brent from outside, a block. And this is Rukshan from out now. Wayward shot. And Praneeth gets a long pass from Udangal, and he converts. Another timeout called by Coach Selvaraja, his final timeout. And Bulls now with a 7-point lead, most probably sealing this game. with some great play down the line. They have been really good in the last 1.5 quarters. They are able to get those stops. And Coach Duke has done some good rotations. And he has been able to have a solid 5 settled inside the court. Meanwhile, Colombo, with a huge blow, with Dasun going out, could be the change in the game, in my opinion, because he was looking lethal. But it's not over yet. 28 seconds, a quick bucket, and then maybe they have to start the fouling game, as there's not much of time left for them thereafter. So they should look to score soon and try to stop the clock, get Bulls to the free throw line, and then wait and watch that if they don't convert, they still have a chance to cut this lead. Let's see what they have got after the timeout. Definitely offensive strategy. Down under, a lot of screens going on. A ball goes to Simran, to Arnold. They are taking too much time here. They need to go soon. Rukshan going under. Udyanga with the foul. It's not the exact result which Colombo wanted. So they have run down the clock for 8 seconds. But being able to go to the line for 2 shots to cut it down to 5. Rukshan makes the first. Crucial free throws. So Colombo not deciding to foul yet. They need to stop this clock. They cannot allow Bulls to run this clock. Looks like they have decided game is done. So just like that, Jared scores. 3 seconds on the clock. And a hard-fought 7-point win for the Colombo Bulls. We have seen a cracking game tonight. Brilliant play from both teams. Wonderful to watch. Colombo were in cruise control during those first 2 quarters. But the Bulls, with their gritty power, were able to come back hard and snatch a win. And they go 2-0 to lead the points table now. So lots more to play. We have a doubleheader tomorrow too. The Sri Lanka Basketball League has got started with 4 cracking games, and we invite all of you to come down to the Royal Indoor Basketball Court tomorrow. Purchase a ticket, support basketball, come and watch games. Kids enter free, so bring your kids down here. We have seen 2 cracking games tonight, and that is it for me tonight. Live coverage brought to you by Pure TV and Pure Sports. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye and good night.